fallen god, creator and destroyer of worlds, hear my Hear my vow. My vow of defiance. I see you've heard me.
The monastery's ahead. I wonder if it is still safe.
Either way, our quest for Antanas nears a conclusion.
I hope he's worth all the men we've lost on our way here.
We made it. Let's get to work.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Even for a monastery. Hold on. You... help me. Please.
What happened to your hand?
Spider venom. It burns like Adir himself touched it.
Rip the wound and suck the poison out.
Too late. It already spread.
There's only one way to stop the venom. Separate the poisoned limb from the body.
You want me to cut my arm off? You're a madman.
You'll see the judges soon then.
I can't. I won't. It's in your hands.
All right. On your head be it.
Thank you. I owe my life to you, stranger. Wait. You're not one of the monastics. The markings on your face.
A gift from the court. A reminder of my sins.
Please, put the axe down now.
I need to get inside the main building. I'm looking for Antanas.
Antanas is in the citadel, but the gates had been sealed as soon as the Rogar started swarming in. It's now impossible to get inside. And even if you would, I don't know if you'd find anyone alive inside. The sky rained fire and something has crashed into the tower. I think the Square of the Judges is the only possible way to enter the citadel, if it hasn't been already destroyed. Maybe you'll find a passage there.
You need someone to patch you up. You won't hold long in this state.
I am the healer monk here. And yes, I see the irony of the situation.
You must have supplies.
I do. They're in the laboratory, but the place is full of Rogar beasts. It's no use. I won't make it there in this condition.
Here, take this one.
Aha. Grande. Wow.
Where is it?
Where is what?
Back off! This doesn't concern you.
What? You won't get an answer from a dead man.
Seems it's your lucky day, altar boy.
What was that about?
They're liars, and worse besides. Not only did they steal my family valuables, but they've hidden the pathway.
You sure those friars stole from you? I've always taken them for bookworms, not lifters.
Don't be a fool. The men in here are just as twisted and corrupt as the people outside. I bet Antanas, this savior, allows it. They've bled the villagers dry over the years. They think people forget that the truth gets buried with the bodies they helped create. But they're wrong. I know what they did.
The pathway.
A door to places otherwise unreachable. Places that hold secrets, and secrets hold power. I was on my way there when the Rogar appeared out of nowhere.
Why are you so sure it's still here?
It's in the Book of Lineage, and the book does not lie.
This is a monastery. No women allowed.
No criminals allowed either, but here you are. If it's to be an inquisition, tell me about that constellation on your ugly face. I thought not. Let's both keep our secrets.
I must go.
Suit yourself.
Stand aside!
I'm looking for a man named Kaslo.
Wait. I know you. You're supposed to be in prison. Your crimes are well known.
It's been a long time, Captain.
You're an animal. You belong in a cage. What business have you here amongst men of honor? Kaslo was a fool to let you out.
I'm here to do my job.
Wrong. My soldiers are here to do their jobs. You're here for yourself. For profit, I'll wager. You're only here because there's something in it for you.
Believe what you want.
Watch your back, Harkyn.
I have business in the Citadel.
Maybe Caslow was roughed up enough times to trust you. But one look at you reminds me of what you are. I'm not letting you in. He's looking for the Rogar's incursion point into the old monastery. Go to the graveyard. You've enemies here, and they're not all Rogar. Now move, and steer well clear of me and my men.
Harkyn, finally you're here. Quick, we don't have time to lose.
Where have you been?
I reached the Citadel. I was able to speak to Antanas. He is concerned about the pathway to the Rogar realm. We must stop the Rogar lords from entering our world. You must travel through the pathway and stop them.
How are your injuries?
One of the monks tended my wounds. I'm not fighting fit, but you don't have to worry about having to deal with my corpse just yet.
What is it I must do?
We need to stop the Rogar lords from entering our world. The Rogars are transitioning from the realm from the other side of this pathway.
Once I'm there, how do I stop them?
Traversing dimensions requires a vast amount of power. Look for a source or manifestation of such power.
Why did you get me out of prison?
These are desperate times, Harkyn. I freed you and the others because we need hard men to do a hard thing. You have neither my absolution nor approval of your crimes. But from what you've done thus far, I must agree that you fare pretty well.
What's your role in all of this?
It's my mission to make sure that this world does not fall into chaos, and I've known Antanas for an eternity. Enough talk of me. We must uncover how we're to get Antanas out of his misery.
I could use some help.
Here, this might be useful.
Enough talk. Let's go.
Secure this area first, Harkyn. Only then we can proceed. There is a lord in the graveyard. It must be destroyed before we can move forward. Good. You've made it this far. I was worried, but I guess the scythe just couldn't keep up with you.
I've faced worse.
Well, 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 look what the cat dragged in.
Caslow, meet Yetka. She's looking for whatever she's trying to find.
You don't know the half of it, Harkyn. I can see you've picked up a monk. The last one I met, I dumped.
Charming. You know how to break ice in conversation, don't you?
Yetka, let me guess. You have business here.
Miss this? Not a chance. There's a wealth of buried treasure over there, and I intend to take my share.
What's on the other side of the pathway?
It separates our world from the Rogar realm. It leads to an abandoned temple that once belonged to humans. The Rogar are attacking from there. Antanas bade me go there and do whatever is in my power to stop the Rogar invasion.
How will this lead us to Antanas?
It won't. Not yet. The first thing we need to do is to make the area safe. And when I say we, I mean you. These injuries would make me more of a hindrance than asset to our cause.
I work better alone anyway.
Enter the pathway now, Harkyn. find a way to stop the Rogar Lords. Only once they're stopped, we can meet with Antanas.
I can't believe it. It's not a chamber. It's a whole other world. It looks familiar, but like a child's memory. It's twisted, broken. That ray of light, is this the device you're looking for? Well, never mind. Off to get some treasure. Finders keepers.
Hideous.
He took his leaden sword in hand,
You can speak.
as can you. Imagine my surprise.
What are you?
I don't know. I do not abide the mortal laws. I left the realm of men 100 lifetimes ago. I do not have a name. I don't remember it. And it does not matter here.
You left the realm of men?
From the moment the universes were born, they began to die. It's inevitable. Nothing stays the same. Even you are changing in this moment, right in front of me. And I in front of you.
This is absurd.
It does not matter much which way you go.
What are you doing here?
Something is searching for me. Something of high value. It will arrive by and by.
What do you mean?
It will come when the Rogar go.
The Rogar are not leaving anytime soon.
Coming and going, going and coming. It makes no difference to me.
What is this precious thing you seek?
It is a crystal, a very special crystal. A crystal that can rend a tear between the realms. A tear powerful enough to distort other ruptures.
The Rogar could be using that crystal to enter our world.
You will find the crystal itself in the place of power. A place where all energy gathers. Take it away, and the Rogar Lords will travel no more. Then, bring it back to me. Yes,
These tools. Are you a smithy of some sort?
in some ways, yes. You could say so. I do have dealings with weapons and the like.
Craft something for me.
You asked me for a glass of water, and I could give you the ocean.
Give me the ocean then.
Show me one of your runes, and with this rune, you can imbue any weapon you like.
We owe you.
Harkyn, you won't believe this. See, I found this stone tablet. It's incomplete, but it's written in the language of my book of lineage. Where does it come from? I need the source.
What's this book of lineage about anyway?
It's the only thing that's left of my family, and I know that they had a vision of me finding that treasure.
I'll see if I can find some.
Right. It wouldn't hurt if you made yourself useful for a change. If I knew where they came from, I might be able to translate. Wow. I have to admit that was impressive.
Lots of training.
Sure. And taking care of that guy for you was just easy peasy.
I would have managed.
Well, to the victor goes the spoils. So I'll take this as a souvenir. What are you going to do with all those stone tablets? You have way too many. Let me help you out.
Here you go.
Pleasure doing business with you. So long, and watch out for snakes.
Crook not kill Rohak.
Give me a good reason why I shouldn't kill you right now.
Hilka reward. Me, you, Craig.
A reward? For what? Go on.
Craig Ruhar brings skull. Craig human skull. Rohak reward.
What need have you for human skulls?
Make potion crack. Pain Urik stop. Cry. Give crack shield. Crack room spell on shield. Crack real. 15 skull ruga.
I'll see what I can find.
Urik. Crack bring.
I have some right.
Urik many skull. Crack.
What are you doing here?
We saw this shining door while running from the Rogar, so we jumped in. Could there be anything worse? We can't get back now. And the captain? He'll never forgive us. We're trapped.
You ran away. That's what cowards do.
There were too many, and we had to save ourselves.
What happened to him?
This place is swarming with monsters. They got him bad.
If he doesn't get any medicine, he's done for. Please, you must have a spare potion.
There.
That should do the job for now.
You better leave.
Well, we were on our way to the tower by the bridge, the one on the right. We thought we'd hide there, but there's a powerful demon guarding it.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Is this what you were looking for?
No. You see, it was looking for me. And now it's found me.
Will it help me travel dimensions?
No. But it will let me. Should you need any runes crafted, I'll be there for you.
You need some help.
For that, it is too late. I guess this place is a good place to die.
What happened here?
We escaped through the catacombs. There's an ancient path which leads to the cellar of the Citadel. I did not make it. The others jumped into this open pathway. You were on the other side. Why?
I killed all the lords.
So there's still hope. You have to tell Antanas. Maybe then he will stop doing these.
What?
Go through catacombs. And Tanis, you see.
Hey, over here. Shh. You'll wake it up. Let me out of here. The jailer's key is right behind you. No. If you open his door, the sound will wake up the beast in my cell.
Why not just let both of you out?
The sound of the door will wake up the beast behind us.
Only one of us will make it out alive. The one with the open cell door.
What is going on here?
We've both been trapped inside this prison because of him. He's the murderer, but he keeps putting the blame on me.
That's because you are the murderer.
I'm not letting you out. You can rot in there for all I care.
I hope you rot alive, you bastard.
I put a curse on you and everyone you've ever loved.
What's that thing? Who cares? It's dead.
Antanas and Kaslo are waiting for you. Hurry. This door leads to...
Was that the last of them?
Yes.
You didn't need to get involved.
Just doing my job.
We'll secure the area. Kaslo is upstairs with Antanas. They're expecting your report.
I'm on my way.
I see you made it. Thank you again for saving my life. I have another favor to ask, if you have time.
Why aren't you with the other monks?
We don't really agree with each other. To tell the truth, I don't agree with Antanas' philosophy of exterminating evil and leaving the victims behind.
How's your arm?
It's still cut off, so it's far from fine. But this saved my life, so I happily accept it.
What do you need?
My laboratory is in one of the towers outside. I can't get there with all these Rogar running around.
And you need me to clear the way?
Exactly. I can't share my laboratory with monsters. Only with those I want to save.
What's in it?
My laboratory. I'm sure I'll be able to prepare some useful concoctions for you if I can get there.
I'll check it.
Thank you.
How did it go?
We won't be seeing any more lords.
Excellent.
Antanas is safe. Our job is done. I want to speak to him now.
Not yet. There's more work to do. We will meet you in the planetarium downstairs.
Why can't we speak now?
Antanas will reveal his plan to you in the planetarium. He can only explain it to you there. We'll meet you downstairs when it's safe. Well done, Harkyn. Antanas is here, and he wants to speak to you.
Harkyn, Kaslo tells me you've been victorious against the Rogar lords. It is a feat my own men have not managed.
They don't die easily.
Tell me how you do it.
It seems I'm their natural predator, and I don't like to lose, ever.
This war has been waged for far too long at far too great a cost. My people are suffering. I cannot protect them as long as I'm trapped in this godforsaken place.
Why are the Rogar attacking in the first place?
Adir intends to destroy me. I represent everything he fears.
What could a god fear?
I pull demons from the hearts of men, Harkyn. I undo Adir's work, right before his eyes. This awoke his fury. And now he's returned.
Antanas has learned how to separate evil spirits from men. He can free them from their dark side. This angers Adir.
You can see how cruel he really is.
If Adir is victorious, we will all live under his rule.
I am the people's guardian. I am the only thing standing between them and Adir. And I will fight this battle until I no longer draw breath.
The tide has turned in our favor.
Battles have been won, but the war yet wages, Harkyn.
We should move you to a safer location.
No, Harkyn. Antanas is the one the Rogar seek. They will hunt him down no matter where he goes.
But we have a plan. One that will bring the battle directly to our true enemy.
You mean the Rogar?
No, Harkyn. I mean the god.
It's not every day I get to kill a god.
Indeed.
How am I supposed to do that?
You must return to the Rogar realm. Once there, kill the remaining Rogar lords. Once they are gone, Adir will have no choice but to enter the fight himself. And when he does, you finish him.
Why has Adir held back? He's a god.
His lords have been his proxies in this war. Once you've destroyed them, Adir will have no choice but to step onto the battlefield.
In that moment, run your blade through his foul heart and end his existence.
I understand.
Not all of the lords are in the temple, Harkyn. Some of them might be staying closer to the god. You will need this to access the heart of the Rogar realm, the Chamber of Lies.
Your gauntlet will be able to open the path inside the Chamber of Lies, if you allow me to prepare it.
Luck in battle, Harkyn. If we meet again, it will be to celebrate your victory.
Harkyn, before you go...
Yes?
There's something strange going on here. I don't know what exactly, but I intend to find out.
You are Harkyn, right? They say you fear no man. It's good to meet you. My name is Matthew. My brother, Simon, has been missing. Where did you last see him? He's a monk, like me. He might be in the wine cellar. He goes there quite a bit, with these other meddlers. I just hope he's safe. I'll keep my eyes open. Thank you.
So it's true. Antanas is sending you back to the demon realm.
Why do you care?
Some traitorous men under my command fled through the passageway. If you find them on the other side, kill them with extreme prejudice. Their squad has a unique arm tattoo. That'd be the good proof to me that these bastards rot in hell.
I have met them already.
So they're dead?
No, they are still alive.
Then get back there and finish the job.
You! What's a convict doing there, roaming free?
You must be new here.
We just arrived. We saw the beacon and came to help.
All two of you.
Damn beacon. If we had ignored it, our men would still be alive.
What is this beast? I've never seen anything like it. But you killed it without a second thought.
Maybe you could help us.
Help you? How?
In the back of the Citadel, there's a grotesque thing spitting poison. It killed 3 men. Nobody dares get near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I'll be inside, awaiting news.
Erkecik. Bağırdın ateşleri yakardı. Evet. 6. canavarın boss.
Hey, Harkyn!
You're still here.
Listen, you should avoid the monster in that arena. Use the secret way that leads through this tower. And come meet me in the place where you fought that 3-legged stool. If you do, I can show you what I have discovered. Oh, finally you bless me with your presence.
You wanted to show me something?
Yes. The place I've been looking for must be behind this door. If I could enter, I could find out why the Book of Lineage pointed me there.
What do you expect to find in there?
I want to know why my mother left me the Book of Lineage. I could find out what secrets my family was hiding and why. It's clearly got to be something valuable.
How long have you been trying to translate this book?
Why? Did you find any of these stone tablets?
Yeah, take it.
Thank you. You're useful after all. I've bloody well found it, Harkyn. I've got it. This place. This place is the knowledge. My family might be dead, but they left me this one book. And it's a map. It was a map all along, and now I will finally be able to read it. I'm so close. I need to decipher this. In the meantime, why don't you find out what that large gate is about? The answer must be somewhere in this tower. Stop! Don't hurt him!
What?
This is what I've been looking for. He is it!
What do you mean? That's not possible.
It is. I swear it. I cracked the code, and he is the key. He is trapped in space and time. If we set him free, he can take me with him. He can take me to my family.
What did your book say about it?
This book is a map designed to lead me here. It's showing me how I can reunite with my family. This is a treasure beyond anything I imagined, and this being is the key to it.
What? This thing? Are you expecting it to talk to you?
He knows why I'm here. I think he is saying I don't have much time.
If it's that important to you.
Yes.
Your first battle was an initiation. The first lord I sent upon you was not expecting you to be his match.
Where are you? Show yourself!
Later, you faced this one on the battlefield. You fight the Rogar because you perceive them to be your enemy. You fail to see their true nature, their true purpose, their true magnificence.
I didn't come here to talk.
You also defeated this lord and his minions. Look upon yourself, Harkyn. You are an outcast, a pariah. You've been imprisoned, branded, forgotten. You are more like the Rogar than you would admit. I feel your anger. You lashed out, you brutalized and slaughtered. You are Rogar. You have no place in this world.
Face me!
You have fended off all the Lord's attacks. Most impressive. The Rogar are no monsters. They are man's creation, the sons of men. They are born out of your anger, your fear, your shame. These are not demons, Harkyn. They are mirrors. Reflecting mankind back to itself.
You lie!
You have done battle with every creature that crossed your path. You even slayed the last lord, leading the offensive on your citadel. Antanas says he will remove evil from humanity. These are the words of a child. How do you separate day from night? Or life from death? Good cannot exist without evil.
You twist words to mean what you want them to mean.
And then you brought the battle to my door when you defeated my guardian. Your savagery feeds this war. Antanas has destroyed universal balance, and so he has created chaos. By trying to put an end to what he calls
surrender.
Your true enemy is Antanas. He fears what he does not understand, what he cannot control. He looks at men like you with all of your passions and fears, hopes and dreams, and sees you as flawed and broken, sinners in need of salvation. He is full of hatred when he should be full of love. He believes he can rule with godlike power, but he is as flawed as any mortal. Why do you serve a man that hates you? A man that would see you rot in a dungeon for all of your days. The world is in flames, Harkyn. Antanas cannot save it. No man can. Only a god can. Antanas' pride and destructive nature has brought me forth back into the world. You need me, Harkyn. All of humanity needs me now. Let me help you. Look at Antanas. See him for what he is. Don't let him destroy you. You drew power from your enemies. You drank it. You are like them now. I will show you a way out. I will give you a gift, and with this gift, you can give me the soul of Antanas. With this gift, you can restore balance and peace. The choice is yours, Harkyn.
Is it really you? Hello, Harkyn. What's the meaning of this? Are you a deer? No, Harkyn. I'm not a god, but I'm not the man you think I am either. Then tell me who you are. The universe requires balance. I am the guardian of that balance. I do not serve Antanas or a deer. I am the true judge. You brought me into this fight to create more violence and chaos. Why? Your capacity for barbarism is equal to that of the Rogar Lords. Before you, Antanas' army was hopelessly outmatched. The Rogar Lords would have destroyed them with little effort. Then this world would have fallen into utter chaos. Where is Adir? Why didn't he fight? Thousands of years ago, Adir did come to the battlefield, and that is where we defeated him. He has learned his lesson. There is more than one way to win a war. Adir did not raise his sword against you, but he did offer you a choice. So I'm to be the pawn of an insane judge descendant, or an insane god? Who am I to believe? A man or a god? That is the riddle. Who do you believe? What is this rune Adir gave me? I never imagined a rune like this could exist. It holds a tremendous power, and only its holder can decide how to use it. What happens now? That, Harkyn, is up to you. Return to the Citadel. See Antanas. Then, you will know what to do. This is where we say goodbye, Harkyn. I can no longer be your guide. Consider this, Harkyn. You have fallen into darkness and despair and risen to redemption. You know that even flawed and broken men and women can redeem themselves. Look inside yourself, Harkyn. Ask for guidance there. The balance of the world is in your hands now.
tool of chaos. It can build. It can destroy. It's beautiful.
Tell me about the rune.
It's unlike anything, yet contains everything. Power born from weakness. Weakness turned into power.
Thanks for the explanation. I guess. Use the rune for my armor. I want to protect myself with it.
Tool of chaos used to shield. That's an interesting idea.
Do it!
I always knew you would betray us! Raise your blade!
Attacking me doesn't seem like the best idea now, does it?
A real man obeys his orders, lives by his word. But what can a traitor like you know about that?
I'm not a traitor.
Scum will always be scum. Go on. Finish what you've started.
Harkyn did use Adir's rune, but not as the god asked. He used it as his shield, not his weapon. Adir could not regain his former power. The world of man remained free. The power of magic helped Harkyn defeat all manner of Rhogar lords on his way to face Adir. Despite the markings on his face, he proved himself to be a compassionate man who showed mercy to the just and unjust alike. Harkyn proved himself to be a warrior, not a scholar. The secrets of this world did not interest him, even when they were only an arm's reach away. He chose not to interfere with the plans of others and turned a blind eye to Antanas' dark experiments. Thanks to Harkyn, Yetka was able to reunite with her family. The crafter's crystal was returned to him. He went back to his dimensional travels and studying runes. Harkyn changed the fate of humanity by leaving them without a ruling power. Historians of the future will forever wonder what could have been if Harkyn's choices had been different.